This video is going to show you how moving abroad restores your freedom. What we are referring to is your financial freedom. We're talking about your work-life balance. We're talking about saying farewell to the rat race. We are referring to your quality of life, all of which that you can achieve easily by living abroad. Now, some of this footage you're about to see is footage that I shot by myself back at the end of June. So I've been debating making these for a little while now. It's time. I'm interested in showing the life that gets you out of the never-ending enslavement of the rat race. I have watched people who are in despair. They are tired of breaking their bodies, breaking their minds, breaking their souls. When you are forced to put in 40+ hours every single week, 2 to 3 jobs worth, just to barely keep your head above the waterline, and you're doing it against your will, because if you don't do it, you die. You'll lose a roof over your head, you'll lose the food out of you and your family's belly, you'll have nothing. That, to me, is enslavement. The stress of it, the anxiety of it, the despair of it all. Being done with the rat race way of life is a blessing. Yeah. There's more to life than just hee-hawing yourself to make somebody else or some entity their money. Yeah. Way more. Don't get this twisted. I absolutely believe that, yes, you should have to do your part to help contribute. However, there is a problem with the sheer amount of your life that it consumes. Work-life balance, yes. Right? Well, that's the problem. There is no such thing as that. No. Break yourself, man, just to get that measly paycheck every 2 weeks. Just that way you can just dump it all into the bills and the cost of living.
You have to work so darn hard just to make sure you can pay your bills and everything else.
And that's it.
Not right.
You know, that's no way to live. And we want better for us, and we want better for you. Instead, you can move overseas, and then, as Brooke was alluding to, your overall mental health and your well-being start coming into line a lot better. Accept the reality. The America, United States you once knew, that's not the same one today. You have to be willing to get honest. You know what you're paying. You know you ain't getting what you're supposed to get for that amount of money you're shelling out. It's no secret, everybody knows how bad the rent has become. So, what we offer is an alternative. Overseas, what's the highest we paid?
About $650.
Yeah. For fully furnished, AC having, washing machine having, cable internet, Wi-Fi, all that. That's it. How much rent are some of you paying? I've heard the numbers. They made my jaw hit the floor. You don't have to do that anymore. I haven't had a car in years. Living in the States, that can be a royal pain in the ass. Cars are too damn expensive. You don't need one. You literally don't need one. Most places over here are built for walking. They have public transportation galore. Just the ticket price alone, then you have that monthly payment, and I've been hearing numbers like $600-700 a month for freaking cars. Mm-hmm. Gone. Then on top of that chunk, you've got the car insurance. So you're shelling out hundreds for that. Gone. Then of course there's your fuel. Gone. All the maintenance and then, oh crap, my car just broke down. Gone. When you start doing the math and adding up all the costs that are just related to that automobile, not worth it. Especially when a much better alternative exists.
Yeah, there is buses everywhere. And they are not that expensive at all.
Nope. And on top of the buses, you have taxi shuttle buses that take you from one city into other cities all throughout a country. Very easy to do, very cheap. Trains, they're cheap. The metro, trams, the cost of public transportation over here is stupid cheap. Especially when you start lining it up against that expensive automobile that you must have in the United States. That stress is now off your back. The cost of living overall, just for like your goods, your groceries, your personal care stuff, way down.
Oh my goodness, they're so much cheaper. You're actually able to get fresh vegetables every single day. I mean, come on. And they're not have any type of additives or anything like that.
We just got back from the grocery store, and yeah, I want to tell you once again why it's a better life abroad. So, I'm going to show you what we got. 2 10 counts of eggs, so 20 eggs, a kilogram of oatmeal, 2 loaves of bread, 1, 2, 3, 4, half a kilo of hamburger meat. So we're looking at all that, right? Yeah. You want to know how much that is locally where we're at right now? That was the equivalent of $17.50 altogether. And I just got done looking up an old Walmart we used to go to back when we lived in the States in rural town, Missouri. The hamburger alone, the cheapest, grossest one they had, you know, the 73 with the 27% fat, that one was $5 per pound. So all four of those alone would have cost more than what I paid for all this at $17.50. This is why I keep hammering home, live better abroad. You don't have to stay there and put up with these ridiculous costs of living and your prices that you keep seeing go up and up. Your grocery cost is gonna go way, way down. And not to mention at the exact same time, bonus, the quality of the food you're ingesting goes way, way up. Win-win. Healthcare costs, there's plenty of places over here in Europe that'll treat you just fine. I personally haven't actually had health insurance since, about 2008. And there's a reason. Too damn expensive. I'm sorry, there's no reason to be paying out all that money for just in case. The first thing you're doing is you're paying out those hundreds for the insurance itself. Then, you are also paying that deductible. Then on top of that, you've got the copay for the doctor's visit. Every step of the process is designed to keep draining your wallet. No, not worth it. So instead, you can go overseas and you can just have good public health care available at a very low cost to you. Yes, there may be a little bit of a wait and you can't just get in when you want, how you want, gimme, mine, now at all times. But I think that's a really small price to pay. You don't have to do that anymore. Again, it's not about bashing the country, but it is about getting honest and getting real. Get that misery out of your life because it's not doing anything but killing you. If you have the ability of being able to go overseas, do it. I promise you, your life gets better. If you have a way to work online, or if you want to try to roll the dice like I have, and try this whole new life as a traveler and a content creator. It's a heck of a roll of the dice, no doubt. But wasn't that what the original American dream was? You could be anything you wanted to be. You could do whatever you wanted to do for your profession. And by doing so, you could live the life you wanted to live. That's what I'm offering. That's what I'm preaching. That's what I'm selling. And there's a lot of logistics involved in moving overseas. You just have to do a little bit of the research, which I can help you with, and you just have to be finally willing to take that chance and take that leap. I firmly believe you get the one life. It's one life, and you are not guaranteed tomorrow. Period. We all know it.
We'll enjoy it.
So what are you going to do with that one life? Are you going to keep spending it like getting to your mid-40s, realize just how miserable you are, or are you going to do something about it? I decided I got this one opportunity, this one chance. I'm going to take my shot. This is my life, my one shot at being happy in life. And this goes to anybody interested in the life. The 6 months I've been doing this, yes, I've worked my ass off harder than I've ever worked in life. But I'll tell you this much, never once did it feel like that, like I did when I worked at other places.
It doesn't feel like an actual job.
It feels like I'm doing what I was meant to do, and I love it. Love this life. Are you kidding me? I get to go to all these amazing places and meet these amazing people and these cultures and their traditions and learn more. And that's why I'm begging you all, anybody interested in this life, you got to do it smarter than I've done it, obviously. You should definitely already have an online job, because I'll tell you this much, this life wouldn't be failing, period, if I'd already had some income coming in. We'd be set for life, because I have brought our lives down that much with everything we got rid of before we ever left Hannibal. We got down to what matters in life, what do we actually need, and got rid of the nonsense, all of it. It's amazing once you walk away and leave the noise and the distractions that they serve you up with. It's amazing how much it frees you up to truly live your life. That almost feels like it's perfectly in place, doesn't it? Hey, let's work them to death, keep them doing what we want them to do, be our busy little worker bees to produce our GDP for us. You know, more power for us kind of deal. But hey, we got to give them something, right? Everybody needs a toaster. So here, let's just give them some stuff that makes some whirring noises. and little lights that blink and shinies. That way they're good and distracted and keep doing what we want them to do. You can still be an American citizen without having to stay there and put up with all that bull. For every one of you that happen to watch this, I just want you to figure out what is truly important to you in life, what truly matters to you, what truly makes you happy. Make that your life. And make everything else that we all have to deal with in life, make that have to fit that, not the other way around. That's how you achieve work-life balance. That's how you get happy and get this stress off of you and get the misery off of you. Let me know what you think. And any questions you have for me, fire away. I'm more than happy to answer them. I'm more than happy to help. Catch you next time.